Yeah, now COVID-19 has left many families without a breadwinner. A Pretoria-based public benefit organization is stepping in to help. The Breadwinner has risen from handing out loaves of bread to providing education, skills development and women's empowerment courses. And it says there are many more ideas baking already. Let's find out what they have in mind. We chat now to the organization's MD, Rashad Dawood. Rashad, good morning and thanks so much for your time. And tell us about your work. I mean, we see that so many people, so many ordinary South Africans, so many smaller organizations sort of came to the fore during COVID-19, identifying the need, trying to sort of help their fellow South Africans. Where was the idea of the Breadwinner actually born?
Good morning, Veka. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. So basically, Breadwinner was founded in 2019. Looking at the need for basically kids that are undernourished, that's where the idea came up in terms of providing them for bread. Because our long-term goal is basically to provide nutrition to undernourished kids in their informal and rural areas. That's where the idea came about.
Well, that's amazing because you actually have, you're doing your work in various areas and the list is quite long for me to actually go through. So how do you manage to do this? How does it actually work? Do you work out of a home? Do you work out of a factory? Just give us the sort of logistical idea of how it works. Okay,
so currently I work from home. The bread is basically outsourced. But one of our long-term goals is basically to have the bread manufactured, and this will create an opportunity for job creation as well. And that's basically our next project. That's called the container bakery that we are going to look into.
Tell us more about your idea. What is your vision for the container bakery?
Okay, so basically the container bakery, what we plan to do is have your containers situated close or in your informal settlements, and basically one of the positives is obviously job creation. The other one is also getting your bread fresh to the recipients, and also in terms of distribution, because one of our goals is also basically to reduce carbon emissions. So we want to try and basically have the bread so there's not much transportation required to get the bread to the informal settlements, and also at the same time they're receiving the fresh bread at affordable prices. For the job creation side, basically what we plan to do is provide training for these single mothers. It's one of our basically other projects. So we're going to basically employ them and train them up to produce the bread, and yeah, basically that's what we plan to do.
All right, so you already launched the single mum initiative, and this will link to the future Breadwinner. So just give us an idea of how the single mum initiative's been going. How have these moms taken to it? What have you been doing with them, and how does this tie in with the future Breadwinner?
Okay. So what we have done is late last year we basically sent a few of the moms for basic computer training. And this year we plan to do ECD training for the moms. And what we plan to do is, going forward, is open up your ECD centers within your informal settlements. And that's how it's going to tie in. So we want to provide a good education to your kids within the informal settlements. And like you said, they don't have to travel far. So we'll have a good education within the informal settlements. And basically, that's also another form of job creation for your single moms in terms of training them to become ECD facilitators and teachers.
Rashad, if anybody wants to sort of be helped by you, if anybody wants to help you and get involved, where do they find you?
Okay, they can visit us on our website at thebreadwinner.co.za.
All right, so it's breadwinner.co.za if you want to help the Breadwinner create jobs and sort of provide, like he says, bread to kids who need it in informal settlements. Do your bit, thebreadwinner.co.za.